of that as well. Good luck. Okay, we can go ahead and start. Yay! How cool is this? Here we are back again with another round of the Healing Circle, the Claims of Truth Healing Circle. I just am constantly blown away by how awesome all of this shows up. And if any of you have had any experiences like from the time you saw the claim of truth that we were going to be using up until now, please feel free to put it in the chat, because it just totally amazes me how often whatever the claim is, whether I'm really paying attention to it or not, how it shows up. So please feel free to share with all that while I cast a circle of light, specifying that only Source, Creator, God, my healing team, and the Privy Council be present for tonight's Claims of Truth Healing Circle, where we are going to be working with this claim of truth from the Book of Loving Creation. And it is, I am now choosing to remember myself as the loved one in recreation. And I changed it just a little for tonight, that we're in recreation instead of just creation. But we have that frequency available to us. So may it be with the blessing of Source that we enjoy the time that we have together, that we remember our truth, we remember that we all are loved ones, and we have an opportunity to experience that with everybody here. With that, I say amen. And of course, I always have a whole crew of people saying aho, whether they are saying it in person or not. So this claim of truth is actually from the second book. Now I'm going to blow your mind just a little bit. Hopefully blow your mind just a little bit. This book was actually written in 2012. I go, oh my God, in 2012, it just amazes me what all has happened since then. And the fact that the book is just timeless is just absolutely amazing. So we're going to use this claim for lots of healing opportunities, lots of opportunities for us to gather gifts, to get some healing, and really transform more of the low frequencies in us. Welcome to everybody. I'm so excited to have you here. Lauren, I am just thrilled that you're here. How awesome. The Healing Circle has, believe it or not, the Healing Circle in one form or another has been happening for probably about 4 or 5 years now. Holy cow, can you believe it? And I love that I get to be part of the process and share it all with you. So here's the thing for me. This claim of truth is an opportunity for me to remember just how loved I am. And I hope that each and every one of you, as you join tonight, can take just a moment and tune into that love, because this particular container tonight is filled with lots of frequencies that are those love, come from that love spectrum. So it is filled with loads of love and loads of rapture and devotion. Oh my gosh, that devotion frequency. And then of course, coherence just recently came onto the planet probably about a month or so ago. And so I hope that you can just, even if you just take a moment to just stop and breathe and go, wow, can you feel how much love there is here tonight? There's just, to me, it's just palpable. So I'm so excited that you all get to be here for it. All right. I have this moment of I just want to like sit and feel the love here and just be like, oh my God, it's so freaking cool. It's so freaking cool. Here's the thing. Here it is. Every time you claim your worth, every time you know how much love you have available to you, every single time you do that, you change your trajectory for what you're doing in your life. When you have that moment where you are, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's coming next. I had a lot of those moments this last week. I started a new class this morning. And if I could tell you how many times I was like, what the heck? What is going on? And why do I feel like I'm never doing anything right? Blah, 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 right? And then I was like, oh, wait. Every time I know my work, every time I stop and go, okay, this wouldn't have shown up if it wasn't mine to do. And I just take a deep breath and go, okay, it's mine to do. And my only job is to trust. Every time you do that, you start to light up and you change your trajectory. You change the way that you were going, because it's like you were going down a path going, okay, this is, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. You're going down that path. And then you go, wait, I know who I am. I know what I am. And I know how I serve. When you do that, suddenly it's like, oh, whoosh. And you come back to center and you start lighting up. So I encourage you all to take a moment. If you have to write down the claim of truth or you just want to recite it after me, I am now choosing to remember myself as the loved one in recreation. I am now choosing to remember myself as the loved one in recreation. And one more time, just because we can, I am now choosing to remember myself as the loved one in recreation. Every time each one of you speaks those words, you have sparks of love, of recreation, of magic that come out of your mouth. And it's like, oh yeah, here I am. Coming back to the center and remembering that it's all about the love. How about that? Okay, healing circle's done. If you get that piece, oh my God, I'm walking around just being love, being love, being love. You get that, magic happens. So here's my question. First question for you guys. You can play along. You can ask your higher self. You can choose just to keep listening to me. And for those of you who it's your first time here, even just sitting and listening is a healing in process. There's a lot of love and magic right here just by listening. But if you want to play, where do you have a mirror that is reflecting low frequencies back to you? You can ask yourself just that question. All right, where is my mirror that's reflecting low frequencies back to me? Or you just, all right, where's my mirror? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I got a mirror right here in my frontal lobe.
Mine is also in my frontal lobe. And Ashley says, wow, I just got all that. And boy, did I need to. Perfectly teed up with what I saw for myself today. Thank you.
You are more than welcome, Ashley. There are no coincidences ever.
Jill says her third eye.
Yep. That's a really nice one. And if you want to play, just for the fun of it, you can ask what your mirror looks like. It is not important that you know what your mirror looks like. It is not important that you even know if you have a mirror. You could be sitting there going, yeah, I'll have a mirror. And it's okay, because we, my healing team and me, we're going to move all the mirrors that we can, as many as we can. Mine actually looks like a gilded hand mirror. That's like going to say a gold hand mirror, and then it's like, no, it's a gilded hand mirror. If you know what it looks like, that's just kind of fun. Doesn't matter. Some of you have some like full-length body mirrors. Somebody has a compact.
Jill says, mine is big, round, as big as my body mirror. Wow. That was Jill J. And Jill G says upper chest.
Yep. Both of you. Yeah, Jill, yours is that long, full length one. Now, is a full length mirror stronger, more powerful than a compact? No, it is absolutely not. Size doesn't matter. It's the energy that was created with it. I am actually seeing one that looks like almost the size of a penny, and it is a really powerful mirror, and that can be transformed as well.
Amanda says lower back, full face, hanging wall mirror with gray tinted glass.
Awesome awareness, Amanda. Yep. And all of these mirrors are busy reflecting low frequencies back to us, right? So it's like we're putting out lots of love and joy and, oh my gosh, this is all amazing. And what comes back to us, because that's what these mirrors do, is reflecting back like fear, 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 fear. Go unconscious. Oh, don't notice that. That's not real. That's more like atheist energy. So it doesn't matter what they look like. It doesn't matter what they are reflecting back to you. It's all stuff that is being transformed now. And then you get an opportunity to have another clear view of who you are, seeing yourself in love. So that's a really good thing to move, that mirror. Many of you have several mirrors. I see some of you have a mirror that looks like wall tiles, and there's several of them. Somebody has a really interesting one. It's a don't mind the noise, that's my cat. One of them is an octagonal mirror, and it's really pulsing a lot of unworthiness out there. So all of them, whatever they look like, we're transforming them all. That's a great thing. So, as I said, you know, I think my cat's a little crazy with the energy in the room. Every time you remember who you are, all of us want to know this stuff. Every time you remember who you are, you become an activation. It's literally the words from the book of Love and Creation. Every time you remember who you are, you become an activation. The mechanism through which others are activated in consciousness. Every time you remember who you are, you become an activator. You are out there doing whatever you do. You're out there, shopping and going to games and going to work and, whatever it is you are doing. As you go about your day, you are activating other people in consciousness. You are activating other people in light. It's what we all do. But it's also what we always forget. Oh, I can't possibly be that. Everybody else is doing that, but not me. You are absolutely doing that. And so, what I want to encourage each one of you to do is to remember this as you move through your day and just say, oh, yeah, I am love, I am love, I am love. I am a loved one. I'm radiating love. Is it easy to do? Not always. You have lots of times where you're like, what the heck? Oh my God, I can't possibly be any of that. And yet you are. And yet you are. So, this is really cool. I'm really excited. Pardon me while I get just a little excited. We are giving gifts tonight of recreation. Recreation is in the green spectrum. It's a frequency that kind of snuck in on the planet, not during a full moon, not during a new moon. It just kind of arrived on the planet. And it has the frequencies of magic, creativity, and abundance in it. Magic, creativity, and abundance. All green frequencies. Recreation. And each one of you is going to get, how many are you getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. 9 gifts of recreation. I'd forgotten. I don't know why I forgot. Because I was busy thinking and not listening to my higher self. Ready? You are getting an orb of recreation. First one's going in your frontal lobe. We're going to clean your frontal lobe up. If you have an awareness of what's there, you can certainly check in about that. But we're going to clean up your frontal lobe, and then we're going to put that gift in there. So, yo, team, get busy. Cleaning up your frontal lobes while we're talking. Now I can go and read. All right, so here we go. I am now choosing to remember myself as the loved one in recreation. The remembrance of love and of yourself as a loved one goes back to the memory of your soul's creation. When you remember yourself as love, it's taking you all the way back to your soul's creation. Now, when your soul was created, it was a gift from Source. Like it would be the equivalent of Source just reaching in and pulling out rose pink quartz and creating your soul. All of us are created from rose pink quartz. If you didn't know that, we are. The person that you dislike the most, the person that you love the most, and everybody in between. All of us are created from rose pink quartz. This love is in your DNA. It is part of what you come into existence with. And that is your kinship and your lineage with love as born in the Creator's love. All of us, every last one of us, were created from Source, from rose pink quartz. And every time we can remember that, we start radiating that out. You know, I'm reading this really awesome book. If anybody is into fantasy books and magic and things like that, it's a book called Fourth Wing. And in the book, there's a lot of stuff going on, but the part that I'm in right now is this. The main character, her name is Violet, and she's really tiny. Nobody thinks she's ever going to make it through the training. You know she's going to be the heroine, right? But there's this place where she has to constantly reach deep inside of her and remember who she is. Like at the core, she has to remember who she is, and she has to pull from that strength to make it through the training, to make it through all the people who tell her that she's not going to make it, that she's unworthy, that they're afraid for her. That pulling from deep inside of her to remember who she is and tell herself who she is. That's what I want to gift to each and every one of you, is that idea that it all comes from deep inside you, from you remembering who you are, where you came from, and not the I came from this family or this country or this perspective, this religion, but the place way deep down inside of you that tells you you're worthy, you're enough. It's part of your DNA. That's what I want to make sure that you all walk away with tonight. Sounds just a little hokey, but oh my God, it's so true. Think of a time when you were aware that you were totally loved. Everybody, think of a time when you were aware that you were totally loved. It doesn't have to be a long period of time. It doesn't have to be a long time ago or just yesterday. I'm really fortunate because I have a bunch of people around me who are constantly reminding me of how much I am loved. For all of you that are in classes, maybe a lot of you are in classes with me. Hopefully you don't have to go farther back than the last time we were in class together to know that you were totally loved. But you think of that time. And just know that if you were capable of being that loved then, you're capable of being that loved now. Dude, you're really interrupting me. Okay. Activating the frontal lobe. And starting to work on the third eye. And for those of you who are sitting there like, I just don't feel like I've ever been loved, I'm not sure if that has ever happened, healing's coming your way. Because there are lots of times that you have been loved and gone unconscious to it. It's part of what we do, right? We go unconscious. to our power. We go unconscious to our worth. We go unconscious to our love.
Brandy says, I'm just over here bawling from all this love that is transforming those places where I forgot how loved I am.
Right? It is absolutely true. Fortunately, I'm the one with the camera on me because I would be bawling. I have spent a lot of time this week having my higher self remind me of just who I am. Not like uniquely different from anybody else, but just how much I am loved. And it is no different for any one of us. No different for any one of us. We are loved so beyond we can't even imagine. And it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Because when we know that, we just keep radiating love out and the world transforms. What better way to transform the world? We don't actually need to fight and argue and defend our position and do all of that. We just have to keep radiating more love. Right? We're going to activate the that third eye gift of recreation, and then we are going to the throat.
Amanda says, yesterday I completely loved by my friend's dog Bella when she forced her way onto my lap while I was sitting on the couch.
Oh yeah, nothing like a pet to let us know just how much we are loved. I have several friends that have dogs. I think dogs are just the most amazing creatures because they just like love, 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 love me some more, love me some more. I have cats, and my cats do love me, but they're not expressive in the same way. So, yeah. Okay. So, here we go. Y'all are working on the throat? Cool. Y'all work on the throat so I can have this conversation. All right. I'm like, all right, where am I? What am I doing? Okay. Ready? We're going to send some love out to each and every one of you. Love, 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 love. And all you have to do is receive it. Love, love, love. That's all you have to do is receive it. And as you all receive it, I'm very aware that you all are just starting to pulse more love, more love. How is that? Okay. I am loved through the ones I see before me. It's a corollary, so to speak, for this same claim of truth. I am loved through the ones I see before me. You're walking through the grocery store and you say, I am loved through the ones I see before me. I am loved through the ones I see before me, right there. I am loved through the ones I see before me, right there. Oh, I don't want to be loved through you. No. All right, I'll be loved through you too. I am loved through the ones I see before me. Who is that person that you'd really love not to love? Who is that person that you're like, anybody but that? I love that. There was a whole bunch of you that just it went zip through your head and then it disappeared. And it was like, yeah, we're going to give them a healing. Healings for all of them. If you'd like, you're welcome to gift them yourself. Gift and gift and gift and gift. How about I am now choosing to see those before me with love.
Ashley says, I love that. I was just walking through the store, seeing people I doubted could love me. I was surprised when the cashier was so kind.
I love that too. And you know what I love about that, Ashley, is you're doubting that there's people that could love you when yeah, we're all so worthy. Worthy, worthy, worthy. Activating that recreation orb in our throats. Anyone else that says, oh, I doubt anybody could love me. Anyone else have that? Somebody told you that you were unlovable? I know I have some memories back in there that my mother said, "You are so unlovable." Someday ask to see the picture of my mother.
Jill says her ex.
Yeah, of course, right? Of course, an ex anything is going to say something like that. Happy to give your ex a healing. Anybody else who has somebody who's told them that they were unlovable, happy to give them a healing as well. Because what is that really? That is really them speaking to themselves. It's unworthiness. Happy, 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 happy to move more in worthiness for everybody. Yep. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. Healings for everybody, particularly in their throats.
Amanda says, I have someone who has passed. This person physically abused me as a child.
Yep. Healing's all yours, Amanda. Happy to help you with that. There are always events that happen in our lives where we're just like, I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense. Why did that happen?
Jill says, I don't think anyone has said that to me, but I have said that I'm unlovable to myself.
Oh, Jill, thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing that up tonight. To everybody who has told themselves that they are really unlovable in any way, shape, or form. You may have said, I'm unlovable. You might say that nobody wants to love me. Why would anybody love me? There are a lot of different ways we can say that, but we are going to work on that for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a great example of why, if you're here in the healing circle, it really helps. If something shows up for you, to go ahead and put it in the chat, because you just never know how much it can benefit everybody. And I know I have said that to myself. So thank you, Joe. Okay, gonna start working on our sternums. Your sternum, it's where we have our energetic heart. Wow, there's a lot of pain and fear and anger and unworthiness here. A lot for us to go ahead and work on. Okay, everybody has a dagger that is showing up. If you want to know where your dagger is, a lot of them are in your sternums. But if you want to know if yours is in someplace else, you can always ask. Daggers are certainly things, they're energetic daggers. These are all, well, they're all different kinds of daggers, but then they've been, um, some of them have been gifted to you, all for your teachings and healings. Some of them you have picked up in service to source. That means, like, your higher self is like, oh, this is ours to do, to take this. And then we can take that recreation orb as all of that gets cleared out in people's sternums, and we can gift that recreation orb. Remember that that orb has magic, abundance, and creativity in it. There is not a soul on the planet that does not want more creativity, abundance, and magic. Magic helps us move the atheist energy, tells us that energy isn't real. Creativity, oh my God, so awesome. And of course, abundance. Who doesn't want a lot more abundance? The more abundance that we gather, that we put into our bodies, the more we are transforming that lack. The idea that there is just not enough. There's not enough love, there's not enough money, there's not enough joy, there's not enough of anything. So, yeah, cool. All right. Here's another question for you if you'd like to play along. Where is your biggest block today to your worthiness, to knowing how worthy you are? Now, I say today because tomorrow you're going to have some other place that's going to show up. But what we want to do is heal your block, your biggest block today, to you knowing you are worthy. Mine is right between my shoulder blades, so I'd say that's the back of my sternum. Oh, wow, that's a doozy. Mine actually looks like a block. It looks like a square wooden block. And it is hard as, it looks like pine, but like it's a lot harder than that.
Jill G says right below my ribs, it's tender. Jill J says sternum that looks like concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny says her sinuses and her eyes. Terry says, I'd have sworn it was my frontal lobe, but my sternum is lighting up like the 4th of July. Amanda says lower back. It's been very painful to move around today, so it must be there. And Kathy is asking if it's her brainstem.
Okay. So great awareness. Holy cow. I love how many of you are like, oh, this and this and this and this. That's awesome. It is proof of just how powerful you all are as healers. Jill is definitely right below your ribs. Our other Jill, oh my God, that concrete, yes. And that is awesome awareness. Jenny, yeah, your sinuses, but that's also your you have a lot of channels in there and your eyes, absolutely. Terry, I see that fireworks that's going on there, and it is painful. Wow, wow, wow. Pain, 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 pain sparking out there. So, yeah, good thing I've got a good sized healing team. They're like, oh, yes, let's go. Party, party, party. Amanda, that in your lower back is also where you had the dagger, so that is some of the pain. And yes, you have your block is like it just shows up to me like marble, like it's just a big solid block of marble there. Yeah, wants to tell you it's unmovable, but that's not true. Kathy, your block. Kathy, your block is, I can see why you said brainstem. It's actually a little lower. It's probably like this much lower. Wow. And when I touch mine, I'm like, ow. So yeah, that's an awesome one. Great awareness there. Whew.
Isaac's is in stomach.
Yep.
Rona is concrete block and sternum.
Mm-hmm.
And Ashley is asking, please send healings for this homeless girl who just stopped me asking for food in the pouring rain. She's so young and healthy and stranded.
Absolutely. In fact, thanks, Ashley, for bringing it to the party, because we are sitting in a group of some kick-ass healers. So everybody, go ahead. Create some love bombs for the girl that is you said in the parking lot? For the girl that Ashley just saw. Do you need to know where Ashley is? Nope. I'll tell you, Ashley lives in Florida. But not only for her, but Melchizedek's source. Please gift, gift, gift her and all the other people who find themselves without a home, without enough money. Gift, gift, gift. Holy cow, you guys. You know how you gift? You remember how loved you are, and you just gift and gift and gift. If you all have an awareness of just how many gifts are going out, please feel free to share, because holy freaking cow. Whew. So, Isaac, yep, your stomach is lighting up for sure. And Rona, you and Jill look like a matched set of concrete bookends in your sternum. Awesome, awesome awareness. Um, yeah. Holy cow, I'm just still sitting watching you all gift a whole bunch of people. So sometimes my higher self shows me things in terms of, I used to always get stuff in terms of Disney references. And I don't always get that. And now what I'm getting at the moment is, if anybody is familiar with the story of it's the matchlit girl, the matchstick girl. I think that's the storyline, matchstick girl. The little girl who's just it's a Christmas story. She's homeless and she just has a couple of matches left to light. And I just see like that little matchstick girl, and all of you with the love, you're just like lifting, 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 lifting her. So yeah. Mhm.
Jill says the gifts going out look like tiny little packages, an abundance of them. The energy is so palpable going out.
It really is. Isn't that freaking cool? So freaking cool. And there are like gifts that are dropping. So amazing. So thank you, Ashley, for doing that. It's perfect timing. And you all get to see just how much love and gifts that you bring. And what was that? The snap of a finger. Ashley read Ashley's comment, and then the gifts started pouring in. I think it might have taken us 30 seconds. You guys are so freaking powerful. It's so awesome. How fun is that? So we've gotten the frontal lobe, third eye, throat, sternum, dantian, your belly button, that area. It's a big power center. They have been working on that. So in comes the gift, the orb of recreation with that creativity, abundance, and magic in it. And then we're going to our knees, our knees, our knees, our knees. Yay. I love getting gifts for my knees. There's a lot of stuff in your knees. Holy cow. I am now choosing to remember myself as the loved one in recreation. How about that? You get to choose. Do you remember probably like 6 months ago or more, we did a whole thing on being able to choose. You get to choose. You get to choose which direction you're going to go in. You get to choose, how you're going to view your life. You get to choose how you are going to love people. You get to choose how you move in the world. It's powerful, powerful stuff. You all, not one of you is a victim of anything. All right. Not one of you. We have another gift coming in. This is a book for everyone. And this is a book. The books are, these books are all 999 pages. And every single page is another reminder of love and remembrance and trust and truth and union. It's just like a gift, a, 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 a book of gifts, every single page. And you just keep turning the pages and turning the pages, and there are more and more gifts there. It's just like, if I could tell you, it's like every frequency you can imagine is there. You turn the page and there's a gift of passion, and you turn the page and there's a gift of recreation, and you turn the page and there's restoration, and you turn the page and there's worthiness. And it's just over and over again. If anybody has awareness of that, it is a gift that is given so that you remember who you are. Because just like that, you were willing to give, give, give. And that principle exists that, when we give, we receive. When we give, we receive. And we never give to receive, we just do receive over and over again. And so each of you is receiving this book filled with frequencies. Every single page, yeah, Kathy, every single page is a gift. Now you get to choose, where would you like that gift? You get to ask your higher self. My personality is all kinds of, oh my God, where am I going to put it? My higher self is like, in your sternum. It's where it's going to do the most good. Mhm. Feel free to ask where that gift is going. La la la, la 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 la. How cool is that? I'm just so excited. You cannot plan this stuff, man.
Mine is going in my frontal lobe.
Yes. That's an awesome place, Ash.
Amanda's is going in her throat/thyroid.
Yep, that's a great place. All right. Those orbs of recreation are going in your knees. You can't really plan this. Like I said, I had this class start this morning, and I did an introduction last week, and I was desperately trying to write everything down and plan out what I was going to say and, have it all organized. And then kind of every time I did that, I lost the paper or the information just felt really scrambled. And so the idea that I couldn't plan, that somebody would have somebody that we could actually work on, it's just amazing.
Jill J is her third eye, and Jenny is her heart. Isaac is his frontal lobe.
It's perfect. You guys are so powerful, so amazing. Here's another piece from the book of Love and Creation, is that all of us are ambassadors of love. I want to put that on a business card. I just want to hand that out. What do you do for a living? I'm an ambassador of love. That's just what I am. I just go around loving people, reminding people of their truth. How about that? Anybody else want to put that on their business card? I'm an ambassador of love. So, I do want to tell you this. While we're working on the tops of your feet, where the last two gifts are going. I am loved through those I see before me, will benefit those before you, and it will also support you in the refinement of your own empathic abilities, your own knowing of those before you, and consequently your ability to heal will be supported through this intention. I am love through the one I see before me. Calls love in frequency to the frequency of the one before you. And that love is transmitted where it is required, just like we just experienced. As this happens, you may begin to know where love has not been held. Perhaps you have an awareness of that for yourself. Where in the body there is pain, where in the soul there's been a wound. And then you can repeat, I am now choosing to remember myself as the loved one in recreation. I am now choosing to remember myself as the loved one in recreation. You're healers. God gifted you, each and every one of you, with the gift of being able to love and to being able to heal. How cool is that?
Kathy says the top of her feet are perfect. Coincidentally, they were sore after walking miles.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jill J says, oh my gosh, that's funny. I had on my Instagram page some time ago, but took it down because I thought people would judge me, thinking, who am I to say such a thing?
Oh, is that Ambassador of Love? Yes. Put it back. Put it back, put it back, put it back.
And then Amanda says, low frequencies are telling me that I am not powerful enough or worthy enough to receive orbs in my knees.
Yeah, Amanda, we are reassigning those beings that are busy chatting with you, clearing them out of your clairaudient channels. Yes. Silly beings. Yeah. And you absolutely are. Each and every one of you is more than worthy to be able to hold these recreation orbs. I remember a time when I would be like, oh my God, are we allowed to do that? Now I'm like, what do you mean we're not allowed to do that? Oh, yes, we are. Happy to help, Amanda. Everybody has now officially been crowned an ambassador of love. Oh my God, it's so funny. It looks like everybody's getting these little crowns. It's like ambassador of love on them. Woo, it is warm in here. Holy cow. Who, who knew? Who knew that? Okay. So activate, activate, activate. We're connecting all of these orbs with gold lines, activating all of them with that frequency of recreation, more creativity, more magic, and more abundance in your body. And of course, there is lots and lots and lots of opportunity for you to be reminding yourself that you are love, that you are walking around just being love medicine everywhere you go. When you speak, it comes out of your mouth. When you look, it comes out of your eyes. You can't help but radiate love everywhere you go. And you get to choose. Each and every moment you get to choose. Some moments you might be like, I just don't feel like being love. No, don't feel like being love. And then you can laugh because you know your higher self is busy radiating it anyway, radiating it all out. Our personalities don't have any say over it. We'd really like to try to have a say over it. Anyway, so all of those are activated. That young woman has been gifted And hopefully each and every one of you have had another opportunity to remember just how much you are loved, just how much you are out there loving each and every person that you are running into. And as we do more of that, we start changing the world. You know, I have the pleasure of hanging out with Karen Torres regularly, right? I TA for classes and we spend time together. And there isn't a single time that she doesn't say to any of us in class and out of class, when you know who you are, when you know how you serve, you know that you're serving in love and that you really are transforming the world. Each and every one of us is there transforming the world, doing our part, making the changes and just loving and blessing each and every soul we run across. And I truly love and bless each and every one of you. I mean, you are in my prayers all the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the ways that you show up, for showing up tonight for the Claims of Truth Healing Circle, but for showing up in your everyday life and just, being who you're being. Kathy, it's that I know who I am, I know what I am, I know how I serve. When you know who you are, when you know what you are, when you know how you are being in the world, you are just complete love. You can't be anything but. That's what you were created from. That's what you really are. You get buried underneath a lot of shit sometimes and forget all of that. But then you come back to it and you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. Somebody asked me to help, I'm on it. Somebody needs something, I'm happy to give it. Thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you. We will be back here in 2 weeks. I always say that I'm going to have that date handy, and I don't. Next week, Monday night is a live Noah. For those of you who absolutely love to see Care when she does the healings, it's going to be live next week, and then we'll be back here the week after that. So back and forth. Oh, thanks, Terry. October 2nd. Woohoo! Holy cow, then we'll be into October 2nd. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you. Mwah. I love each and every one of you. If there's anything I can do to help you, please feel free to send me a text, send me a message, contact me through the quantum field. I love you guys. Have a great evening and a